How you doing, subscribers? How you doing, new viewers? I'm Ion Prime, and got some really neat stories to talk about for today, and some cool games to show off. And why is it in my collection later on in the broadcast? But we're going to be talking about McDonald's Mega Man collab in Japan. I know, and a special Wolverine comic cover coming very soon. But first up, Wharton. He's a gentleman that is making a port of Castlevania Rondo of Blood to the Sega Genesis. And now he showed off on his X account some footage of the gameplay, and let me tell you something, it looks really, really good. Wharton Playscan, by the way, is his X account. So go by there and check that video of what he has so far. Yeah, like I said, it looks really, really good. Now, Rondo of Blood originally came out on the PC Engine. There was a version on the Super Nintendo. It was called Dracula X. Now, it wasn't a one-for-one conversion of the game, but it was a very, very good version of Rondo of Blood there on the Super Nintendo. Now, there's no release date as of yet, no release window of when this port will be coming out, but it does look really, really fun, and yeah, I will be keeping an eye on this, and hopefully we'll get to check it out whenever it does come out. And Marvel's Wolverine, it is set to release on the PlayStation 5 coming up on September 15th. We're going to be getting some more details, by the way, on the game during Sony's State of Play coming up on June 2nd. It's actually going to be kicking off that State of Play. So I would say probably about 10 to 15 minutes of that State of Play will be for Marvel's Wolverine, which I think will be really, really cool to see. Well, Marvel Comics, they're getting in on the hype, and they've announced a special comic variant cover that will celebrate the game. Now, the cover will be for Wolverine 25. It shows a file folder with Wolverine's claws slicing through it, revealing Wolverine behind it. And this art is actually art from the game that will be on the cover of this comic. So it looks really cool, and you can check that out down in the sources, down in the description. You can see what that cover will look like. Now, it doesn't give a release date, so I would assume it's going to be right about the same time that the game will be coming out. And last year, Capcom, they teamed up with McDonald's in Japan for a special Street Fighter themed menu and some other items that you could get at McDonald's just in Japan, though. Well, it appears Capcom is teaming up with them again, and this time it's going to be with Mega Man. Now, they put up the tease on the McDonald's of Japan's X account, and it shows a silhouette of Mega Man holding a drink. And there's no release date on this just yet. There's no official details on what exactly they're going to be doing as far as menu items or toys or whatever it is they're going to be doing with McDonald's in Japan. But it's kind of disappointing it's just over there. I would like to see this come over here, but I don't know. It does look pretty cool, and yeah, it should be kind of fun. So again, I'll keep an eye on this one whenever they do release all the details so you can show off what exactly they'll be doing with McDonald's. And Claire Obscure Expedition 33, it is the game that just keeps on giving. And SK is going to be getting his own Nendoroid figure. Now, it's only $45.99. It is up for pre-order right now through Good Smile. It's not expected to ship until spring of next year, though. So if you do pre-order it now, you'll have to wait a little bit before you do get it. But SK, great character in the game. And this figure, just from the pictures that I've seen, really does capture his personality in the game. And I may have to pick this one up. We'll see. And finally, since it's Friday, I'll do something to close out today that'd be kind of fun. And that would be just a moment in gaming history that happened today. And I'm going to take you back to this date, May 22nd of 1980. Pac-Man officially released in Japan. And, you know, as they say, the rest is history. I put so many quarters into various Pac-Man machines back in the day. Love playing Pac-Man. Never could figure out how the ghost moved, or never could figure out their pattern. And hats off to anybody that did manage to figure out that pattern and be able to play through the game using that. But yeah, I just never could do that, but still had a ton of fun with Pac-Man. And it's still a classic even to this day, even with the other different versions of Pac-Man that are out there as well. People still love to play Pac-Man. So time now for why is it in my collection? And we'll talk about 4 games that I have here that I very much love to play, and that would be in the Darksiders series. So obviously you had Darksiders 1 and 2. They're on the PlayStation 3. So much fun to play through these games. And then coming up on that was released on the PlayStation 4, you had Darksiders 3, which was kind of a slightly different take on the Darksiders series, and but it was still a lot of fun. And then Darksiders Genesis, I really enjoyed playing Darksiders Genesis, and it was more, instead of that third-person view like you got in these 3 games, you got more of a isometric view playing through Darksiders at Genesis. So these were a lot of fun, but definitely Darksiders 1 and Darksiders 2, those were definitely my favorite of the series, and I love playing through these and just trying to figure out some of the different puzzles that you can do in there, and a lot of the action and just those boss fights. The boss fights in Darksiders 1 and 2, oh, they're just so good. But love playing Darksiders. Love the cover of the first Darksiders, kind of that shiny, metallic looking view of the cover there. But Darksiders 2, obviously really good. Darksiders 3, definitely good. I mean, not as good as 1 and 2, but it was definitely good, and I did enjoy my playthrough of that. But Darksiders Genesis, I really enjoyed kind of that different viewpoint that was in the game. Again, that isometric view that you got, and just being able to play through that. But definitely love the Darksiders series, and I know they have those War Mastered versions that are on, I believe, the PlayStation 4, and I believe there's now some that are coming out on the PlayStation 5 as well. I don't know, I may have to pick up 1 or 2 of those just to kind of check them out, just so I can play them on the modern consoles. Well, folks, I'm Ion Prime. Thank you so much for watching today. Thank you so much for being a part of the channel. And if you are new to this channel, I would love to have you as a subscriber. But like the video if you like it, dislike it if you don't. I do not mind if you dislike the video. That is perfectly okay. If you want to talk about anything that I've discussed today, do that in the comments down below. Would love to hear from you on that. And let's see, all my sources, everything that I've talked about today, my sources, they will be in the description as well. So be sure to stop by those sources and get some more details about what I've talked about today. And yeah, keep your controllers charged, my friends. I will be back on Tuesday, as Monday is the Memorial Day holiday here in the U.S. So I will be back on Tuesday to bring you some more gaming news after the holiday, doing a bunch of family stuff. So obviously not going to have time to make videos that day. So see you on Tuesday, and have a great weekend. And thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it.